if I do that, all the traps in Tomb of Horrors become way deadlier.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try to bank, and I can just roll like under my level and just have Tempest remove all the traps, or I'll just let you feed me a go first.
Let me know when the server's up so I can start
It's
making
up.
my dude.
It's
Oh,
up.
it's up? What is it?
Insane Bard, Vast Wizard.
Okay, I got that one saved.
You know she doesn't go first into any of that shit. She lets everybody else go first.
I know that you cast Blink.
Or I mean, he lets everybody else go first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I keep calling her she, but it's a he.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Elwyn doesn't
well,
know.
oh yeah, Elwyn. Yeah, Euphemia is a guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep saying she because I'm gonna mess it up. But yeah, she keeps using a um
and naming him William C.
Oh God. You know,
But-
all the monsters in this adventure would attack you.
No, but like I was telling Nestor earlier today, you know, a lot of people concerned playing tier 4s with William. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna run into that problem because there's only 2 DMs out of the 7 I play with that haven't banned him yet.
Alright, it's gonna be Bucky Goldstein. He's a Jewish cowboy porno star.
I don't even want to know how you came up with that idea.
I don't want to know either.
And it rolled off his tongue so easily, didn't it?
Yeah, and he was smiling the whole time he was saying it.
It's like, yeah, we need some Ernesto backstory. Forget about a Bucksies.
I'm ready whenever. This guy's done.
I was tempted to make a hobgoblin wizard that constantly followed the call to run. But I'm like, nope. I said I'm going to play a dwarf. I'm making a dwarf. I haven't played a dwarf since like I was in high school.
Really?
It's been a long time, man.
I always gravitate back to them because that was the first race I ever played in D&D. I played a dwarf fighter.
I can't take their short legs.
I honestly, I can't even remember the last dwarf I played. It might have even been like old box set.
That was the first time I wanted to punch a DM too because I got a dwarven thrower and we were in a battle and I missed a what creature were we even fighting? Something huge, and I missed, and he had to smack up against the side of the cave wall and break. I was like, "Oh, you're such a dick! I'm gonna run in and fight it bare fist."
Everybody ready?
I
Yep.
should be good.
Anybody AFK?
I'm here.
I'm sure they'll tell you.
We can put up a vote.
Vote no if you're AFK.
Problem is with these votes, unless you have it, I wish they would open up where you can see people's names. Cause like this, we got one person missing. Oh, there they're here.
There it is. Everybody's here.
Alright, so let me switch my screen on my stream. Alright,
Can you share with us in the text what the venture this is and the
this is Sunless Citadel.
Okay, thanks.
Oldie but goodie.
Alright, you guys have been tasked by the matron the matriarch of the Hercule family. She's offering you each 125 gold per signet ring if you find them. If you do find any members of the Hercule family in good shape, of good mind and body, she offers to double your reward. There were, let me see. There's 2 of them. They were in another party of adventurers that have gone missing within the Sunless Citadel. There's a fighter named Telgen and a wizard named Sharwin.
How much of this is she giving us up front?
Not a dime. You
I
guys,
think to myself that with names like that, I doubt if they survived.
all of you.
I'm putting it in notes and spelling the names how I hear them.
Yep.
Well, we're actually going to be a pretty good-looking group, aren't we? We're actually going to be kind of charming.
Yep. You guys all know that the Sunless Citadel is near the town of Oakhurst. And that is where you guys end up meeting, all gathering supplies and readying for this adventure. So I need each of you to do character introductions. I guess we'll start from Bugsy and make our way across the line.
All right, so Bugsy is a bugbear, and he started his life like most bugbears, terrorizing the populace, common folks and stuff like that. But one day he came across this merchant who he wanted to redeem some of his wares, and the whole thing kind of went awry, and the guy walked in on him, and Bugsy ended up killing him. To his surprise, when his guards came in, instead of slicing Bugsy's throat, they kind of hurrahed him and cheered, because this merchant was apparently such an asshole that nobody liked him. He would price gouge all the common people and stuff like that. The word got around, and Bugsy became kind of like this folk hero, and the people welcomed him into their homes, fed him and everything like that. So he kind of enjoyed the life, and has been kind of leading away from his criminal ways, and sort of like on a road of redemption ever since.
Mark?
Mark, are you muted?
Oops, sorry about that. So Mark is a half-elf sorcerer. He spent the last few years of his life in study trying to figure out why all these weird things are happening around him. And he's kind of out here to figure out if he can just sort of learn by doing. And yeah.
All right. Jerky. He is a larger male. He's always smoking cigars and trying to breathe out big plumes of smoke. When he was young, he was part of a tribe. Well, his parents and all that stuff were part of a tribe that went on trying to dragon hunting and all that type of crazy cool stuff. And they came across this red dragonborn that was like in a cave or something random, and he just beat the living shit out of all of them. And luckily enough, he raised this guy, and so now he looks up to like this red dragonborn as pretty much a god. And he's going through to try to get all super powerful and strong and stuff to impress him.
What's that red dragonborn's name?
What?
What's that red dragon?
It's Belinar.
Beardy what?
McBeard
Yep, Beardy McBeard.
of the McBeard clan.
Does he have a beard?
He has a very short cropped beard because it helps keep the fleas off. Which is part of the reason why his father said, "It is time, Beardy, my son, for you to go out and make your mark upon the world." That and I accidentally ran the barge into the ground too many times. But nonetheless, we made a profit that year, and it's time for me to strike out on my own. And, bring honor to the McBeard clan. And possibly pay for boat repairs.
You done,
You
Glenn?
wear a kilt?
I don't wear a kilt. I wear a furry hat.
I like that kilt idea. I'm going to do that for my next bard. My next dwarf.
I could wear a kilt. Do you have one that makes my leg look good?
I'm playing Zandara. She is a female protector Azamar bard. She comes from the other realm where everyone was always preparing to do battle with evil, and she felt uncomfortable with always slaying, thinking that reason could prevail more than might. And she was part of a trade where she was sent to this realm to learn more about the inhabitants in order to help stomp out evil. And she actually was given to a bard guild who taught them their ways. And now she's striking out on her own to prove that what she thought as a child could actually happen, as far as using diplomacy and intelligence to defeat evil. That's it.
I play Lily. She's a monk from the Old Order. I just left my monastery finding an ancient text that holds terrible secrets that I can't understand, so I'm on a quest to try to find out more about this text, even though I'm always convinced people are trying to steal my secrets. But yes, a monk from the Old Order.
So what style of martial arts do you do?
The kind that hurt people with my fists. And that's it.
Hooter style.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm a human.
All right.
I've
So
always wanted to make a monk that did Roman wrestling as his fighting style.
Yeah, grappler.
nice.
Wrestling's fun in games.
That always ran into battle all greased up.
You guys,
Sorry, go ahead.
you guys have met each other in Oakhurst and decided it's a great idea to go together to this place, not knowing exactly what dangers lie in wait for you there. Also, at the same time, you honestly don't really know the exact location of the Sunless Citadel. You've heard rumors that it's near that it's near Oakhurst, but you don't know the exact locations or the exact location. Is there anything you guys would like to do around Oakhurst?
Maybe gather some information.
Sure. As you've been traveling around Oakhurst, you've noticed that there's a town hall that's kind of in the center of the town. The mayor is named Vorner Lang. He's a human. You've met the general store owner. It's the main source of supplies and merchandise, owned and operated by the lady that sent you on the quest to find the missing adventurers, Carowin Hercule.
And she didn't know the general direction of the Citadel either?
Her family left without really telling her exactly where it was. She kind of knows a general direction, but not an exact direction.
Well, general is decent enough.
Yeah.
You can work with that.
You guys
Would I have?
Go ahead.
Would I happen to recall any piece of lore on this citadel that we're looking for as a researcher that I have come across?
Sure. Roll me a history check.
Sorry if it's delayed. I was opening a book.
Holy crap.
Wow. Nice roll.
I think I have that book on me.
I think you wrote it.
Yeah. You know a couple of things. You know that there are legends that say that the Sunless Citadel has served as a retreat for an ancient dragon cult. You also know that the old road there's an old road that skirts the Ashen Plain, a lifeless area, and you know that the desolation attributed to the long ago rampage of a dragon named Ashadrolon. Holy crap, fucking dragon names. But there really is no book that tells you the exact location of this place. It might be wise to maybe go around town and ask some town folks to see if they know where it's at.
All right,
Are there
I do
any
share.
other-
what I know with the group, and with Bugsy, I explain it very, very slowly, so he understands.
Bugsy looks at you, kind of like, what? What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah,
Have we heard any other rumors about this town?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask people like if they know where the thing's at, or maybe like as Jerky knows that if there's a big bad thing, there's probably big bad things around him. So I'll ask if there's any big bad things in certain areas and try to pinpoint the location.
Actually, this is exactly what you know about the Citadel. A dragon cult that valued privacy and defense built the sunless Citadel on the surface long ago. All records of the cult's name have vanished, though various sources believe that it was associated with the dragon Shadralon. The cataclysm that killed the cult members sank the fortress at the same time. Because of the residual enchantments, much of the structure survived its descent into the earth. With the cultists dead, you've read that goblins and other creatures have moved in, and they have survived here for hundreds of years.
I want to
Goblins.
ask around if anyone knows anything about like goblins nearby. Then
Kind of, if we follow the trail of goblins, we'll find our way back to it.
that's my thought.
Yeah, that should work.
Asking around town, you've heard that you haven't really heard anything about goblins, but you've heard that cattle herders don't graze their stock too far afield these days, that they're frightened by stories of new monsters that maraud by night. From time to time, cattle and people who have gone out alone out alone at night have been found dead the next day, bearing dozens of needle-like wounds. No one has seen these creatures that cause this mayhem, nor do they leave any discernible trail.
All right. Jerky's
They're being
clue
attacked
sets
by
are taken.
porcupines.
It sounds like the fabled Argent Vorax. If I could find that, my clan would be rich.
They aren't.
All right, I say we go that way.
Give yourself inspiration for that one, Beardy McBeard.
Ah, thank you.
Ah, asking about goblins, you've also found this out. Sometimes the goblins offer a different apple at midwinter. This apple is corpse white and poisonous even to the touch. No samples of either apple can be found. So
A
there's
different apple. So we've heard
there's
about the
two
first-
different apples. The other apple is just a regular old apple. At least as far as the whatchamacallit, the townsfolk can. Yep, the villagers can tell you. You guys want to head out?
Yeah. Unless. Let me check. Do I have 50 gold? Not have 50 gold. I was gonna see if I could buy a potion, but I don't have enough.
Lily
Yeah.
has a good idea.
Before you guys go out, you're actually stopped by another villager that knows a little more about the adventurers. He tells you the missing adventurers include what you already know: a fighter named Talgan Hercule or Hercule. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna keep calling him Hercules. A wizard named Sharwin Hercule, a paladin of Pelor named Sir Bradford. A
If you're gonna
ranger.
keep calling him Hercules, then you're gonna have to clap your hands and say Hercules, Hercules.
Yeah, I was so resisting that.
And a ranger named Caracas. And he tells you Sir Bradford was not a local, and he had a magical sword called Shatterspike.
Ah, it is never a good sign when the ranger goes missing, my friends.
So, guys, go ahead and, as you're making your way out of town, you kind of know the general direction that the shopkeeper told you that her family went with this adventuring party. Go ahead and roll me a survival check as you're heading along the way, trying to find your way toward this Sunless Citadel. Actually, I should have just said one person roll me a survival check.
Oh,
Or we could do a group check.
Group check. I've got 2 successes. 2 successes, the rest failures. Nice.
Jesus.
You guys
Amateur.
you guys kind of get lost, and as night falls, you're in the area that go ahead and who would be basically leading in the front?
Not the rogue.
I'm
Barbarian.
good back here.
Jerky don't care. Jerky keep walking.
Jerky,
Yeah.
give me a survival check.
Oh, okay.
I say chances are Beardy would try to be in the front, but Jerky would outwalk him.
It's hard to see with all this. smoke in my
Beardy
face.
can give me also a survival check.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we couldn't find it. Let's go home.
Level
Jer-
1.
The Jerky
Mark
is
is
the
like, I don't think you guys know what you're doing.
Jerky kind of recalls hearing about this area and about the disappearances and the dead cattle at night. What's everybody's passive perception?
I got a 13 here.
A young 0,
Yeah, 12.
10.
13 here.
14's the highest, looks like.
Yeah, you guys quickly notice these what look to be dead shrubs. Well, not all of you. Lily quickly notices what look to be dead shrubs on the ground, but they seem to be moving almost unnaturally, as though they're alive. And one of them jumps out at your party. I need everybody to roll a me initiative as I load the map.
As Bugsy yells out, "Burn them!"
Oh, this map's gonna take a while. There it is.
Load
Not
it for
too
me.
bad.
Still can't be worse than the fire giant place.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can arrange yourselves behind Jerky, however you think you will in marching order.
Looks like I'm exactly where I need to be.
Same here.
Xander's
It's
between
your map.
Xander's between lines or between squares.
Oh, I didn't zoom in. I was just looking
Yeah.
at the distance.
It's really
Oh,
hard.
we'll be in
It's
there.
really hard to tell which is a square and which isn't.
Mark and Zandara need to change their names to something that ends in Y, like everybody else.
They call me
Yes.
Marky Mark.
That's
Zandari.
Zandy.
Oh, hey, the twig blights get to act first. This one runs straight up to Jerky and tries to claw at him.
Okay, did I roll initiative? I did not roll initiative.
Oh.
That I did. There we go.
The trees still act before everybody. That's hilarious. And this tree claws into you. Its claws digging deep as it slashes you.
I'll change my name. I'll change it to Zenday. Zenaday.
5 will dash up to there. This one will... This one will come up to the dwarf with the beard and try to claw off his beard.
I cannot be taken out by a simple shrubbery my first day out.
The shrubbery will scratch you barely as you kind of pull back as it's reaching for your face.
See, I thought we could have been friends, but now
Beardy
now
McBeard.
that blood has been spilled, I will have to hack at the shrubbery. I hacked it mightily for a 1 on the damage die.
You did more damage than it did.
And I will step forward a little bit.
Okay. Lily.
All right. She's gonna run over and swing quarterstaff at this shrub.
Mm-hmm. And those are trees, not bushes. That's why you're not getting difficult terrain.
Okay. And make my way over here and bonus action unarmed strike. This one. And I'll run behind the dwarf and hide.
You pick up that shrub and just snap it across your lap and throw its remains on the floor. Just because that's fucking hilarious. And after you is Bugsy.
All right. Bugsy will go right here and use his long limbs. Rapier.
Yep.
And he gets sneak attack. And he kills him.
And then Marky says, "Oh man, guys, here I come. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit him."
Give yourself inspiration for that. Kind of examining these things and looking at them. Who has the highest intelligence here?
Probably me.
Yes, probably me.
Probably me.
I doubt Jerky has the. Holy
I
crap,
just
Jerky
drive the
has
boat.
double digits
Fell on
intelligence.
our home
Oh,
school,
wow,
and
that's
I'm
funny.
home-teached.
I have one of the 3
Oh.
highest intelligence.
Yeah, there's 3 of us with 12.
Yep, I just drive the boat.
Yep. Those of you that have the 12 intelligence, you don't need to make a check. But those of you with the 12 intelligence, you guys instantly can see how these creatures could have been the cause of those dead cattle but not the missing townsfolk.
So the spiky thorns and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You
You'd
guys.
think they'd be vegetarians.
You guys continue on your way for a little while as it has just fallen nightfall. You can see as you continue on your way a little bit of ways. Let me just make sure I have everything up.
Is there a way to track where these things came from?
No, they don't leave any discernible marks.
Okay.
You guys can see on what looks to be like almost a hill, a kind of little fire going, but it's a little too late for you to continue on your way. You guys decide to make camp of your own, hiding out in the brush somewhere, keeping your fire well hidden, and take a long rest.
Oh, thank God, I used all my spells up.
Hey, it's gonna be a long time before you get another long rest.
All 2 of them, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
We'll get a long rest in hell.
Yeah, making your waking in the morning, doing all your morning rituals and whatnot. You guys make your way toward the wonderful spot where you saw this campfire. Coming up upon the top of this campfire, this spot, once I find the damn encounter for that. Actually, once I find everything. Oh, there is a battle map for that.
And Kevin, I see you have the tower active. Do you rather have like stealth rolls and all that stuff in the tower or open?
It's up to you if you want to do it open. I just have it open because there might be a couple of times where I might ask for you to roll something in the tower.
Okay.
All right, as you guys make your way there, the old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy knotted rope is tied to one end of the landing pillars on this side of the ravine. One end of the leaning pillars on the side of the ravine.
Using my stone cunning, can I tell if these pillars toppled recently or they've been like this for a while?
Actually,
Didn't the townsfolk mention that the place we're looking for was sucked in by the earth?
yep.
Did
Actually,
they see it?
you can see some dwarven writing on the pillars as you're examining them. The pillars are worn and broken, and you see graffiti in the dwarvish alphabet covering most of them.
What does it say?
It's a warning. It's basically warning. What you read are warnings and threats against potential trespass. Basically, it says trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again.
That's a pretty mean thing for dwarves to say.
Nah,
You guys
it's-
want me to snake down the rope and check it out?
Wait, actually, what language is it written in?
It's dwarvish.
Dwarf.
Well,
Can't
Dwarvish
tell.
script, but is it Dwarven?
It's in the dwarvish alphabet. It's in dwarven.
Right.
Well, I just know a lot of languages use that script. That's why I was asking.
But the rope looks sturdy, and it's knotted, so
Yep.
might be
Does-
You
might
guys
be
can
not too hard of a climb.
you guys can give me an investigation or survival check, whichever one's better for you.
Let's
Okay.
go.
It's same for both. I'll give you investigation.
I'm curious whether this rope has gotten and how long it's been there.
But it does
The
say a
beardy,
sturdy knotted rope.
Beardy McBeard. Your check of the area with your survival knowledge reveals that the area in and around the pillars has hosted many small campfires. Some as recent as a month ago. Someone went to some efforts to hide the evidence of the campfires from casual scrutiny.
Are there any visible tracks?
There are not. But there's the rope that's tied to one of the leading pillars.
I bet it's from that party.
And it hangs down into the darkness of the ravine. Judging by
Oh.
its good condition, the rope couldn't have been tied there any longer than 2 or 3 weeks ago.
About the time that these guys were missing, right?
Yep.
How far down does the rope go?
It goes all the way. You can see it goes down. It goes down a little bit, but then from the edge, you can see older and weathered handholds and footholds carved
Something like we
into
can-
the cliff face.
Is it past like a 60-foot dark vision?
Yeah, it goes down quite a ways.
All right.
I can go check it out.
I say we all kind of stick together if we're going down
Yeah.
there.
I don't think we want to be caught by anything alone down there.
I'm also
Alright.
wondering if maybe we should tie a second rope just in case.
Good thinking.
Not a
Actually,
bad
no.
idea.
Actually, no. It's 50 feet down. Those of you with 60 feet dark vision can dimly see a kind of landing down there.
Hey guys, there's
Uninhabited.
a landing down there.
Looks to be currently uninhabited.
Jerky's gonna light a torch, like a stick, and just toss it down there so he can also see.
Wait, is Jerky the only one that doesn't have dark vision?
I can't. I don't have dark vision.
And Lily as well.
Oof.
Damn humans.
Wait, 3 people don't have dark vision? The party sheet has only 2.
Yeah, Lily and Jerky.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I said we start climbing down.
Yep.
You guys
Well, if we
climb.
haven't-
You guys climb down. It's a real easy climb. As you guys get down there, a sandy ledge overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough, sandy rock. Sand, rocky. Oh my god. Typos. Sandy and rocky debris and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-hewn stairwell zigs and zags down the side of the ledge, descending into darkness.
I don't think that's a typo.
No, it says sand and rocky.
Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animal.
Alright.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, Kevin, I'm going to assume because I have two 50-foot ropes that I'm going to leave that spare hempen one
Oh,
up there
there-
too, so we have 2 ropes.
There's just that rope is fine. The one rope that's hanging is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it.
All right.
Yeah, it's recent. You guys want me to stealth down a little bit?
Sure. Keep an eye out. Do some scouting.
Yep.
Any
Here, I'll
of
put it
us
in the tower.
without dark vision have a free hand. If not,
We
Who
have
was
an
the first-
SMR.
Who was the first one
I'll-
down?
Bugsy.
Bugsy would have been the first one down. Did you stealth down the rope?
Yeah, I just rolled it in the tower for you.
Okay. I can tell you think you're stealth.
I'm gonna cast light on Jerky's weapon so that he can
Oh.
have light.
oh, Jerky's
What's
amazed.
your passive perception again?
13.
Yeah, as you get down here, oh, about to pull the wrong damn thing. As you get down to the ledge, you're the only one down there so far. You're the first one there. As you get down to that ledge, you see trying to hide amongst the debris of bones and rock and all that 3 giant rats. And they're staring at you extremely hungrily as they rolled less than your passive perception to try and hide from you and ambush you.
So I don't get to surprise them, huh?
Nope, because you rolled lower than their passive perception too. You
Damn
ro-
it.
you rolled a natural 1 plus 7. You got an 8.
Alright, I guess it's initiative then.
Yep, everybody rolled initiative. You guys are halfway down the rope, so it's going to cost you 20 feet of movement to get all the way to the bottom.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Oh, we got to roll initiative?
Yep,
Yeah.
Bugsy ran into some giant rats.
Ah, way to go.
Mhm.
Let's kill them.
This sounds like the
Mhm.
beginning of every RPG I've ever played.
This sounds like
Yeah,
the
right.
beginning of breakfast.
Giant rats.
You know, much meat's on one of those?
So do I have to climb down, or can I shoot from on the rope?
You can shoot from on the rope. You're strong. The rope is sturdy enough, and there's handhold and footholds along the side of the cliff where you could actually shoot from top of the rope. You're 20 feet away though. 20 feet up.
I should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out one of these.
Fireball right in the middle of the ledge.
Yeah.
That hits that giant rat. Your little bolt of flame comes straight down on top of this rat, kind of startling it, not having seen those that are that are up at the top. It's kind of singed, but still, but barely hanging in there.
Look, guys, I did it.
And, whoops, Beardy McBeard, your turn.
Mm-hmm. I assume I'm probably second one coming down the rope. So how long would it take for me to climb down to the bottom? Like a whole
Yeah, well, basically everybody was 20 feet up. So you would get to the bottom and you'd be either here or here.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
With
Would I be
another
able to
10
attack,
foot,
or-
right?
Yeah, you'll be able to attack you, and you still have 5 feet of movement.
Way to take the easy one there.
All right, I'll take the other one. I think
was
we'll call them
kidding.
breakfast 1, breakfast 2, and breakfast 3.
Whiff.
Or I might be the breakfast.
The rat sees your longsword attack coming from a mile away and quickly jumps out of the way. Bugsy.
All right. Let's see. I will go for giant rat number 1 here.
Mhm.
Rapier. Miss and dagger.
For those of you watching on Twitch, I am sorry the map is so tiny.
Oh, at least that hit.
You have the dual wielder feat?
No.
You can only...
Oh, that's right. I can't take out 2 weapons. I'll heal them
Yeah.
for you. There you go.
Well, you only have 1
It
hit
might have
point.
healed a, yeah, it might have
Yeah.
healed a little more. All right, so I will move down here by the stairs.
Okay. Giant Rat 11 will come running at the dwarf, thinking dwarf might taste good. And I don't know why giant rats have pack tactics, but starts gnawing at your leg.
Oh, you dirty rat.
6 is gonna provoke and come chasing the bugbear. That's hang on. 5, no, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Never mind. You cut 6 down as he tries to run away.
Nice job.
I don't like fast food for breakfast.
I
Number-
planned that, by the way.
Number 1 tries to take a bite out of you with pack tactics. Nom 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 nom. And misses. Zandy. I can't believe you changed your name.
Well, we hadn't hit combat yet, so I figured I might as well
Did you
get it
skip
done.
me?
Did I?
No.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah. I did skip Lily by mistake.
Yeah, I thought I heard the ring.
My bad.
It's all good.
The combat tracker kind of played tricks on me. Go ahead and take your turn, Lily, and then it'll be Zandy's turn. You will moving 20 feet gets you either here, here, or here. Where do you want to go?
I'll land here. I still have 20 feet of movement, but I'll take an attack at the giant rat 11.
Oh, you took the mobile feat. Nice.
Yeah. And I will unarmed strike it.
Kills it.
Alright.
You don't even have to roll damage. It only have 1 hit point.
And I will move out of the way so somebody else can land on the ledge.
Okay. Zandy, you will land in one of those 3 spots. Where do you want to land?
Oh, right where you put me,
Hell,
fine.
if you give me a good acrobatics check, I could even say you land on top of the rat and make an attack on it.
I'm willing to give that a try.
Go ahead and roll that acrobatics.
Aww.
Nope.
Fall off the ledge and die.
You try to swing the rope, but the weight of jerky up there keeps you from swinging it properly. You can land in one of those 3 spaces.
All right, where you got me is fine.
Okay.
And now I'm going to do my attack. I'm going to target it and hit it with a vicious mockery.
What do you say
Here, I
to it?
thought rodents of unusual size were just a myth.
It fails. What do you say?
I'm going to say, I can see the lower of the pack. Somebody's gnawed off your tail.
It dies. You can roll less than a 1 and only have 1 hit point. With that, Jerky comes down to see everything dead. That's the second time that's happened to you.
Jerky's all sad.
Right on time there, Jerky.
Zandy.
Marky
Sad.
pats Jerky on the back. He's like, I know how you feel.
Yeah, I'm like, Zandy, that was mean.
How many times did you do that to Zandy, though? Alright, let's...
Still killing?
Yeah.
Every session at least 4 times each session.
You gotta go out of your way to do it. That's the fun part.
Let's go to the story.
You know, the funny thing is, fighting those giant rats probably made a 2nd level.
I doubt it.
I'm just kidding.
At
All
least
right.
Level 5.
This, as you guys go descending on down the stairways, a fortress emerges from the darkness. The subterranean citadel, though impressive, seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows, cracked crenellations, and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and a faint trace of rot. Mind you, if you guys at any point want, you can leave the same way you came and return to Oakhurst if you needed to take a rest or get some supplies.
Okay.
Let me get
That's
you.
a chumps game.
How much platinum do these rats have?
Yeah, wasn't right on the table.
They had
We call it
something,
my
but I don't.
lie.
They had something, but I don't think you guys want it.
And a random roll on the eye table.
They had something that looked like chocolate.
Chocolate.
Ooh, raisinets.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be good.
Jerky eats it.
Jerky picks one up, rubs it between his fingers, and smells it. Then he decides to put it back down.
Do these rats actually have any decent looking meat on them?
Sure. You can make rat burgers out of them.
Cool. Alright, so are we going inside this temple thing now? Or
You sure are. I will give you the map in a second.
There's still light, right? Somebody's got light.
Yep.
Yeah, there's light on Jerky's sword.
Okay, I'm gonna stick close to Jerky.
If I put you guys on the right layer of the map, it would be nice.
The light is green.
Let's see how long this takes to load.
Are you like loading the entire floor?
Huh?
Are you loading like the entire floor but covered?
Yeah.
I found my.
I can see our tokens now, and the map loaded.
This isn't going to be another one of those with huge maps.
yeah, I think everything in this. I wonder how do they do the was it the third one? Or is it the fourth one? The red vault or whatever it is.
Oh, Dead and Thay?
Yeah, that's a big ass map.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to preload that while you guys are like messing around before the stream starts and everything.
All right. I do a
All right,
quick
looks like
soup.
there's a door up here.
Oh, is there a door there? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Um, I'll go up there and check around for traps. You know,
Wait.
slide my fingers on the edges of the door.
Actually, go ahead before you even take a step. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay. You want it in the tower or?
Yeah. You actually find kind of right before you, right in. You guys are all back here before you even moved.
Okay.
Right in this kind of 10-foot area right here. You can see that there's that the floor doesn't look right. It looks as though it might be a trapdoor.
Hmm.
Jerky hits it. He pokes it with a spear.
All right. I'm gonna, kind of look around and see if I can find a way to make sure it doesn't spring on us.
Hang on. Oh, there it is. Should say wisdom, but yeah. There's really no way to stop it, but with your investigation, you guys see that there's a little ledge, like right in the middle, that you can skirt up to get to the door.
Okay. I'm gonna throw down some rocks to mark the corners, so if we ever come back through, we don't accidentally forget.
Yeah, so you're saying we can kind of avoid it?
Yep.
Okay. Is the door locked?
No, it actually is not.
Kick it in.
Let's use the rogue.
You kick in that door.
I stealthily kick it in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there is no stealthily kicking anything in.
Is that bodies?
There's a door over here. And there's one over here. This circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall. The spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
I'm gonna perceptively look around.
I also wanted to check around, but I'd probably be like a little bit more investigation-y.
This actually doesn't have a this doesn't have a roll to it, but checking out the goblins and investigating them, reveals that the 4 goblins have been dead for quite a while, and that rats have gnawed at them. The bodies have been looted. And the spear looks like you can remove it from the body.
Jerky's gonna take the spear if no one else wants it.
No.
As you pull the spear out, you notice that it's quite useless, as the tip is basically broken and blunt. It's nothing more than a useless stick at this point. But anybody speak Draconic?
I do.
I do.
I do.
You guys that do speak Draconic see well, everybody sees a Draconic rune behind this goblin's body as it slumps to the floor. Those of you that speak Draconic understand it to say Ashardon or Ashradon. I can't even pronounce that. Fuck it. That big red dragon that killed people many, many years ago.
Okay, the one that you said in the beginning.
Yeah.
Must have been one of Balnar's bitches.
I want to take a look around just in general, like the walls, the ceiling, all that fun stuff.
I start listening at the door I see.
Give me a perception check.
Me or him?
Both of you. Marky, you don't find anything of anything quite of value.
Okay.
All right. Jerky, you don't hear anything.
Alright, I check this door real fast too.
Sure, roll me another. You can hear some skittering in that room.
I point at the rogue and I'm like, skitter, skitter. I make a little rat face.
How are we to tell the difference?
I don't know. I make a darn good rat impression.
Did we search the bodies?
Yeah, there wasn't crap.
But a broken spear, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There wasn't crap.
Did we?
Draconic rune.
I'm sorry. Did we see if there was anything written on this spear or anything?
Nope.
No, there was just that
Just,
rune. that
it was
had
just
that
a spear.
dragon.
There was just a rune
Okay.
on the wall.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I was muted. I'll do a check for traps on the door.
You don't find any traps on the door.
Okay, I say.
What
looks clear to-
you guys do see, however, is the door is carved to look like a dragon. It has, and it's locked.
No. Alright, north door.
I say
Did
you
anyone
wanna
open locks?
you wanna kick that one in too there, Jerky?
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That door is not locked. Nope. That
The
was,
south western one.
yeah, it's not locked. Nope. I was reading that wrong.
I'll step back and let the tough guys open it.
Kick it.
This door over here, the door I just revealed, is shaped to look like a dragon. And as you guys walk in, hang on. As you guys walk in, you see a lonely giant rat.
Hmm.
Looks hungry as it sits in the
Must
corner.
be starving in here.
Animal handle it as I attempt to point out goblin meat.
It pays you no attention.
Gross.
You smell better. Or worse.
Oh, wow.
It seems to not be taking any actions to move towards you guys and attack you. It seems as though maybe you can just walk past it and it'll leave you alone.
Alright.
But it might defend itself if you get too damn close.
Is it eating anything, or is it just?
It looks like it's trying to hide in the rubble, but it's not doing a very good job of it.
Gotcha.
All right, I forgot to read this to you. The masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth.
Quick, the rat has the key.
Is the door locked?
I'll check it again. Usual routine. Where's my...
You can't find any traps on that door.
Seems clear to me.
As you try that door, you notice it won't budge. It's locked.
I push real hard on it.
Sure. Nothing happens.
Okay, guys.
Try to lockpick it.
Sure, roll me your thieves' tools, your dexterity check. You sit in there clicking and clacking with your thieves' tools, but after a few minutes, you kind of give up as the door doesn't seem to want to open.
Gross.
This door is pretty tight.
Maybe we find something later.
Yep. Let's go the other way.
As you walk back into the circular room, everybody give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Beardy McBeardy. Or Beardy McBeard.
Of Clan McBeard.
Yeah. You notice on the south wall, the extreme south wall, you can see that a portion of the wall looks as though it doesn't belong, as though it may actually be some sort of secret door. You also, checking that area a little more thoroughly, you notice that some of the masonry, one of the blocks, actually looks like it may be a lever of some sorts.
Is it in the little passageway I'm in, or the circle room that everyone else is in?
Circle room that everyone else is in. I wish they'd let you freaking remove whatchamacallit. Like they'd give you a circle option to remove Fog of War. Instead of just a damn straight line.
It seems that the dwarves that built this place left us another way in. I think if I pull this fine lever here,
You're going to pull the lever?
I will pull the lever.
Alright, he stands back.
As you pull the lever, you hear a nice kind of clinking noise as a 3-inch spike shoots out of the lever and into your hand, dealing you 1 point of piercing damage.
I forgot about the security system.
Wait, who go?
It's clear these dwarves thought of everything. We may be outmatched here.
The door,
So let me
the
take a
door,
look at your wound.
The door, however, does open.
It required a blood sacrifice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Being pulled does not open the door.
I will use my healing hand to heal you 1 point.
Thank you. You'll use healing hand to heal my hand?
Yes, as I use my max ability, 1 point.
Why, thank you.
You also notice that perhaps you can push this block instead of pulling
I will try pushing it, because surely they wouldn't have tracked it both ways.
Pushing it causes the door to open. Nobody move in there. Within that tiny little room, yeah, this giant rat can go.
We find the king rat.
Um,
King Ratatouille.
It's black pudding.
This pocket
says
chamber
on
is
the-
damp and cold. The skeletons of 3 long-dead archers slump against rubble-filled arrow slits along the east and south wall. As the door opens, the skeletons begin to shake, rattle, and roll, and start standing up on their feet, drawing their bows and aiming them in your direction.
Bastards.
Insert Final Fantasy music here, as everybody needs to roll me initiative.
Can I please roll over a 5 for initiative? Damn.
You're a slow
I'm
ass
feeling
bard.
good.
The jerky's gonna make it into combat one of these times. It's gonna happen.
That's
Wait,
that's
how's
my
Jerky
second
a
one.
barbarian with Oh yeah, you have good dex.
I got 13.
Sound like you about to play a record.
15, 20.
Hey, this should actually be taking into effect your constitution because you. Never mind, reading the wrong one. All right. Lily is first on the list.
Okay. I'm gonna move 10 feet up, and I'm gonna start my dart throwing. Would I roll with a penalty to try to hit skeleton 8?
You have an ally in front of you, so it's a -2.
All right.
I guess I probably should figure out my height for situations like this, shouldn't I?
That still hits.
1
He is
tall.
pretty short.
2'4".
He's a dwarf. He's medium sized. It's still if he was a halfling or a gnome, I'd say he wouldn't have an issue. But he's a dwarf.
And that will be my turn.
You could honestly pull out another dart if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll say beginning of combat, you would have had a dart in your hand, saying that you could use it. That also hits.
That would be my turn.
Marky.
So I take a -2 to hit skeleton 5.
Wait, which one are you trying to hit?
Skeleton 5, the one in the back corner.
Can you target him? Yeah, you'd take a -5. Sorry, -2. -2.
Okay. Because I could also like move a bit to like one space to the left to give myself better line
Well,
of sight.
if you moved, no, because you still have your ally there.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
excuse me.
cast Firebolt, and something weird happens, and the magic comes out real good. I'm gonna get advantage on this roll.
Okay.
Tides of chaos.
And then my turn.
This skeleton comes up to Beardy McBeard. What are you rolling, Beardy?
Oh, my
I'm
random
not-
height and weight.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm a lot on the plump side.
Actually, no, he doesn't come running up. Having his bow drawn, he pulls back and takes a shot at Beardy. With a -2 to this shot. As you're kind of behind the door a little bit. And misses. Beardy,
Maybe I'll step in so these things don't come out after my comrades. And I will attempt to strike the one directly to the south of me. I have a bone to pick with the skeleton. Oh!
Clearly you do.
I see you find bone humor humorous.
Oh my
Go
god.
home. Go home.
Yeah.
Marky dies.
You get
So I should
disinspiration
illegal alone?
for that one.
Oh, I already have
You already
inspiration. I'll
have
take
it.
double.
No, I said disinspiration.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's fair.
alright.
You actually
Inspiration.
lose your inspiration.
I should Ilium alone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
This skeleton.
You skipped me.
Did I?
Yep.
I
Oh no,
didn't.
you have him hit. You have him hit. Never mind.
Oh, I do have
I
it.
apologize.
This skeleton drops its short bow, and you see it reach down and pick up a rusted-looking short sword as it takes a swing at you, Beardy. And I rolled damage instead of the actual attack.
man, these guys aren't messing around.
And it missed, so let's give you back the 5 points of damage.
They skipping straight to the chase.
Yeah.
Zandy.
All right. Zandy's going to target skeleton number 5.
Yep.
And start hurling insults again.
Yep. You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
have to start coming up with better insults.
There's actually a Reddit that has a bunch of of insults.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Hi, everyone watching.
Did he fail?
He sure did.
Okay. I said it's time to blast his bony ass back to death. I did 3 points.
Ooh, that was a rib tickler.
Yeah, he kind of seems a little shocked at your insulting words.
And I will move one step back just in case if anybody else wants to enter the room. I'm not blocking them. And I pass.
Okay.
All right. It moves 4 squares to here. Can my long limbs reach in and maybe hit skeleton 5 or 3?
No, because you're kind of attacking around a corner there.
So I'd have to get here.
From there, you could hit 5, but he'd have cover on you.
-2.
No, he's gonna have a little more than half. He's gonna have 3/4, honestly, because you're kind of in a door and trying to hit around
Oh wow.
a door. Yeah.
All right. So would I be able to shoot a bow with less cover from like here or something?
Yeah, with a bow, he'd have no cover on you. You
All
just
right,
get a
so
normal
I'll-
shot. Yeah.
I'll drop the rapier and pull out my short bow.
I mean, you didn't take your turn. I could have said you would have readied your bow instead of the rapier.
To keep it fair, I would have probably had the rapier out first.
Okay.
So.
I steal the rapier once it hits the ground. Nobody would expect an ASMR. Thief.
All right, that
Kills
was
him.
done. And then I'll
Hey,
move back a little bit.
Jerky might actually get a turn.
There he goes.
Jerky hears a ding in his head. He looks around in shock and awe. He is going to run in this room, and he is going to try to think if it's a good or a bad idea. He thinks it's a great idea. He is going to try to do his Great Weapon Master Super Slash Slam, which will probably miss.
Ooh, it hits.
And I'm yelling,
Nice.
Kills it.
Got him.
As you guys kill the last of the skeletons and search around, you find some interesting things. Each one of these skeletons had a quiver full of arrows. Also, within each of those quivers, you guys find an arrow that's not like any of the other arrows. It's actually a +1 arrow. There's 3 +1 arrows in each one of those there's 3 +1 arrows total, along
Okay.
with you find in various coins and gems. You find 20 gold and 20 silver.
And what condition is the bows in?
Their bows, it seems if used by human hands, they would shatter.
Ah,
They're the wood's kind of rotted and
how about the
somewhat
non-magical arrows? Are they any shape?
The arrows seem just fine.
I'll take out the magical arrow and give that to somebody else who wants it, who actually is a ranged attacker, and swap it out for a regular arrow and take a quiver of 20 arrows.
Okay.
I'll find my bow later.
Well, there were technically 21 arrows in each one of those things.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give the. Is anybody going to be the range archer of the group?
I alternate. We'll see.
I mean, I'll take one just in case.
Oh, I'll keep mine then.
I don't even own a bow.
Marky says, I took the quarterstaff at character creation.
Alright.
I got a club.
I guess I'll hold on to one of the quivers as well.
Walking into the next hallway, you see that the walls here are a little better built than the other walls. There are no traps.
Can I
And-
see through the walls
Nope.
with that 20?
Nope. Unless you had the goggles of X-ray.
Oh, and I pick up my rapier.
And
I already did.
you do
It's
see
gone.
you do see there's a few doors here. Which one do you want to go to first?
Marky says, maybe the down way is another way for us to get into that closed door.
Maybe.
It's gotta be good stuff behind there.
Up or down, guys?
Let's go down first. I'll investigate.
Sure. You find no traps.
It seems okay. And I'll step back.
I politely opened the door.
Alright, nobody move into this room, please.
No good comes out of that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
As you open the door, the stone relief carved door sealing this chamber portrays a dragon-like fish swimming. Oh, it's actually locked. Bum bum bum.
Okay. I'll try to open it.
Sure.
My thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. Not good enough. Would you like to try again?
Sure.
Still not good enough, but
Let me cast Bardic Inspiration on you. I'll give you a 1d6 on your check.
Okay.
want to use that d6?
Yeah, I'll use it right now.
That's good enough. The door opens. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. Zandy gave you that d6.
Thank you, Sandy. You're so pretty.
Then Jerky
Hey,
opens the door.
hey, party members, none of that going on here.
You got a beautiful, deep voice.
As Jerky
His eyes are like butterscotch.
As Jerky opens the door, this 10-foot square chamber is hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg into the floor.
We should taste test that.
Stop! I think it's a urinal.
Can I check it out?
Sure.
Every time I drink
How do you
beer,
want
I
to check it
crash
out?
the boat.
I just want to look around, see if I can see where the pipes lead, see if there's anything in particular I can tell about what it's for.
You can't really tell where the pipes lead. They just lead into the floor.
And I can't tell anything in particular about what it's for.
Nope.
I'll
Okay.
poke it.
Yeah, I poke it.
As you strike it, you can hear the sloshing sound of liquid coming from inside it.
I look over at Jerky. I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
I wonder what's in there.
I do too.
I hand Jerky a crowbar.
I'll break the shit out of it.
Give me a strength check with advantage since you're using a crowbar. As you break the top open on this keg, almost instantaneously and without warning, two flying creatures pop out of it. One seemingly made of ice, the other seemingly made of mist.
Oh, God.
Go ahead and everybody roll me initiative again.
I think you found the refrigerants.
Marky, you get a... No, you could stay there. Lily's first.
There's a big barbarian between me and that steam method.
Still have
Can I
cover.
still? Yep, half. So -2.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Darts. That's it.
Remember, you can make 2 attacks with your darts.
Okay.
Well, actually, 1 is a bonus action. Bonus action attack, so don't add the modifier to the damage.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that the first time. I kind of forgot.
All right. I'll do a -3 here, and then I'll just add.
That misses.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That's my turn.
And Bugsy.
All right. So it look like I can use my long limbs from here for the steam,
Yep, at a -2 because of the barbarian in front of you.
and I will pull out my dagger.
Okay.
So -2 rapier first. We'll do sneak attack on that. And then dagger. And 1d4. And I will step back.
Your dagger, I think, should be at with. Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't have my modifier on
Yep,
it.
I saw that. I was looking at the wrong thing. Zandy.
Sandy runs up and looks at the steam mitt and says, "Oh no, someone's got an enchanted fart to guard this room." And he casts Vicious Mockery. Did he pass?
Yes, he did.
I do like your breezy sense of humor.
And I'll take a step back in order to make room for somebody else who wants to do an attack, and I will pass on my turn.
Oh, this steam method will blow out a breath of steam, catching Jerky Let's see if I get this right. So it'll catch Jerky, Lily, and I think Xander. Jerky, Lily, and Xander, congratulations.
Did we win?
Yep.
Nice.
Surprise.
Hmm.
I love winning on Dungeons and Dragons.
Or, yeah, Zandy. As its steam breath comes out.
Wow.
Jerky's the only one that fails.
Critical fail.
Jerky takes 8 points of damage. Everybody else takes 4 points of fire damage as this hot steam comes rolling out into all of you. Looks as though this thing needed to take a tic tac.
Hmm.
Beardy.
All right. I might have to chuck a javelin at that steam golem. Oh, that steam method, sorry. You said it was -2 to hit?
Yep, because there's an ally in front of you.
Righto. Hey, I hit the steam. I'm sure glad I didn't miss.
Oh my god.
Should I start taking damage for those?
Yes.
For those bad puns, probably.
The Jerky.
I can't remember. It's a little foggy for me.
All right. Jerky's gonna try to swing into this the steam one.
Yeah. Hang on. Don't do nothing yet. Yeah, as it dies. Let's clear its targets. As it dies. Jerky and Marky. You guys quickly see that it swells bigger and bigger and bigger till it explodes. You guys give me dex saves, which Marky succeeds, Jerky fails. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Rolled another
Jerky
8.
down.
Jerky falls to the ground, unconscious.
You see, Sandy, I told you were pretty. It swelled for you.
Marky.
So, seeing this, Marky's gonna be like, oh man, I wasn't ready for this! And he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Jesus.
Do you have a pet owl?
Oh, God.
And then I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
How big was the blast radius?
5 feet. And that's it.
I
Oops.
tried to hit the button so many times.
Yep. It's the Ice Muffet's turn. Hey. What can this thing do?
Did you skip me again? I heard the little ring.
No, I skipped the Muffet by mistake.
Oh, okay.
This thing flies over Jerky's corpse. Comes right there. And it's gonna be a douchebag. And it's going to swing at Beardy. And it misses.
It's because I give him the cold shoulder.
Lily.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Man, we're all. Can I roll to? I saw the other one explode. Can I roll to see? No, you know what? I'm just gonna hit it.
It's safe to say that you can pretty much see that all of those might explode.
Okay. I'm not gonna do my. I'm actually gonna unarmed strike it
Mm-hmm.
twice.
Yep.
There we go. And I'm going to try to get away from it. What's the rules through getting through allies space?
You can move
It's
pretty
difficult
quickly.
terrain. No, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, I can get all the way up to there, and
It's going
yeah,
to
that way-
take a swing at you.
I got the mobile feat.
Oh yeah, nope, never mind. Doesn't take a swing at you.
Okay, and that's it. That's my turn.
Bugsy. Actually, Bugsy, you wouldn't have seen the explosion.
Okay. So Bugsy attacks it. From there. Dagger. And I will apply sneak attack to that.
Oh no.
And Beardy. And Zandy.
Oh.
Oh, I got you targeting them by mistake.
Yeah,
Beardy
I
and
got it.
Zandy. You guys, and well, everybody in the hallway notices this thing swell up instantaneously as it bursts into jagged pieces of ice.
Oh, did I actually make my save?
You guys both succeeded. You take 1 damage, but Jerky fails 2 death saves.
Can I
Oh,
make my way immediately over and try to stabilize? Oh, never mind.
Zandy beat you to it.
I was just opening up lay on hands.
I jump up and I give Zandy the biggest hug ever.
Zandy, we cannot hear you.
Zandy kicks you in the nuts. You take 5 points of damage.
I die. But Zandy said he said that he does actually think Zandy.
You guys do, however, find some shit in here. Once I bring back up the thing. You guys, as you look within the keg, after having cleared the methods, you find 5 tiny sapphires, each valued at 10 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
Did you guys see how much I went through for these sapphires? I think they should be mine.
Good luck with that.
That was terrifying.
And I make sure I drag the method encounter in here. Yep. All right, 15 more minutes, and then we'll call it for the night because I think Jerky has to go to work soon.
Mhm.
Which way do you guys want to go?
North.
I vote for left.
I like these things. I like these dungeons. They're fun.
Kicks it in.
This is where the term dungeon crawl came from.
It's actually funner than the Adventure League shit that I've been running.
It's because they're well put together.
I mean, these are some of the top-rated dungeons of all time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. You want me to check that door?
One
Yep.
second. Don't know why I closed that by mistake, but whatever. You're checking the door, north door?
Yep, I rolled in the tower already.
You hear nothing.
All right. Seems
Open
clear.
it.
Step back.
As you open this door, this ruined chamber stands empty of all but a litter of rocky debris.
Gross.
That's the haha fuck you dungeon door.
I told you
Joke's
guys
on
we should have
them.
gone left.
That's a room I didn't die in.
Before we leave, I would like to ask for the dwarf to search to see if there's any more secret passages. And seems very odd for it just empty.
I could tell you without a doubt there's no secret passages in there. This is literally an empty room.
I was just trying to trap the dwarf in the room.
Oh.
Shut the door and spike it.
Wow. See, now this is why my father said, Beardy, it's time for you to make your own way.
Just kidding. This character's not lawful evil.
All right.
Is
Bugsy
it the
will
puns?
check the door.
See, I thought all Dungeons and Dragons gamers liked puns.
You find no traps.
All right. Is it locked?
Nope.
Opening it.
Seems clear.
Opening this one, crudely executed symbols and glyphs, scribe in bright green dye, decorate this large and irregular shaped crumbling chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside it.
I open it up to see what's crying.
Let me clear this room out for you guys. By the way, it should be about time for you to recast light.
I recast light. This time it's blue.
I guess that's the bed where the whimpering is
Mhm.
coming from.
Opening it up, you find within there a cobalt that looks like this.
Aw, look at it.
Why are we freeing Roger?
He even looks sad in the picture.
Yes, I ask him what's wrong, and little one.
Let's put him back in the bag.
Yeah, ask him if he speaks common.
He, as you guys open the thing, he kind of jumps back and he seems a little bit frightened, but still seeming kind of sad.
I offer him a cigar.
Does he speak
I
common?
ask him why he's crying.
He indeed does speak common.
Hey, little buddy, how you doing?
Asking him why he's crying, he says, and I quote, The clan's dragon. We lost it. The wretched goblin strolled clerics, our dragon.
You have a dragon?
Meeple just say me have dragon. Or we had.
How big is it?
Not too big if it fits in that cage.
Is that where it goes? The cage?
And what kind of condition is its hide in? That'd be quite valuable to Clan McBeard.
Meeple don't know. But Yezerdale does. Meeple take you to meet Yersdrail, Our leader, if you make nice, you get safe passage. If you promise to make nice, maybe if you promise to rescue dragon, Yurzadrail make nice to you. Answer questions.
Who took the dragon?
We just told you goblins take it.
All right, let's get that dragon.
Sounds good to me.
I want to ride it.
You nasty.
And actually we will oh, there's some treasure here that you guys can go ahead and gather. On the bench, you guys actually the bench serves as seems to serve as a sort of tiny altar. Resting on it are containers of green dye, a paintbrush made of goblin hair, bristles, and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons worth 15 gold apiece.
Nice.
A thorough search of the fire pit. Actually, give me a perception check as you're looking through the fire pit.
All of us, or just one?
Everybody can. Never mind.
Okay.
Nobody else has to. Lily quickly finds another jade figurine within the fire pit, so you actually have 5 of those.
So what are we gonna do with this kobold?
You guys were gonna go with him to the leader.
Yeah, we're gonna follow him. We won't get attacked. Or something.
Isn't this the second meepo that's been in Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know.
I think there was one in SKT. In the town, the first adventure.
Maybe it's
Might
the
have
same
been.
one.
He guides you guys to, and I'm gonna just drag you there once I reveal it. And once I find it. Oh, this map is kind of confusing.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. He drags you guys.
Anybody else worried that we're trusting a kobold?
But
He seems so cool.
they're kind of dragony, and dragons are good.
Brings you guys to this area over yonder. So you can arrange yourselves in that area however you want.
Cool.
And actually, no. Let's keep going for a few more minutes. We got a couple of minutes. And you guys see another kobold sitting on a throne that looks like that. And as Meepo kind of dragged you along, he kept every time he ran into a patrol of kobolds, he kept saying, what did he keep
Hey,
saying?
they got a key.
He kept saying this. Tickle corn. To you guys, it seems as though that's a password of sorts to the kobolds to let them know that that you're all good guys, that you're on their side. Coming into here, a short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaw.
Does that dragon look like the dragon that was carved in that other door that was locked?
Hmm?
Does that dragon, the on the throne, look like the dragon that was carved in the door that was locked that we couldn't open?
Nope.
Hi, how's it going?
He just looks at you.
So
The,
where's this
uh,
dragon?
You're asking him about the dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna get it back for you. We're gonna
Yours,
get it back from the goblins.
yours, Drail says, the goblins stole our dragon. If you return Clarissix to us, I shall grant you a reward. Meepo can accompany you if you desire.
Can you tell us a little more about this dragon?
What color is it?
White.
It's a real dragon?
Yes.
Is it small?
He looks at you dumbfounded, like, duh. To them, it's big. Says, no, dragon, huge.
I point at Jerky. I'm like, how many of those?
You point at Jerky.
Yeah, I'm like, how many jerkies is the dragon?
He just shrugs.
Okay.
Seems like he doesn't know what math is.
Jerky's a weird number.
Like,
Do you know what the goblins want with your dragon?
I always thought the jerky scale was metric.
Yeah, it's kind of
Like
weird.
kilo jerky, milli-jerky.
Yeah, something like that. Except they switched to miles.
He doesn't know. He just says they just steal him.
Okay. Have you seen any humans come through here?
He says they went to fight the goblins and never returned.
If
Did we-
if we're... Go ahead.
Did we get a description on what they looked like? The
Nope.
people we're looking for?
One guy had a cool sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I asked him if-
you did get a description of what they look like.
So I give him the description and ask him if it was them.
All of you, basically says all of you look the same to him. They went to go fight the goblins and never came back.
Yeah, racist bastard.
We gotta go to those goblins anyways, so we might as well do this.
Out of character.
So, somebody
What do
asked
you
him. Hang on. Somebody asked him about the goblins. He says, He says this: the outcast. He lives below. He grows the fruit, which he gives to the goblins. The dragon thieving goblins are his servant.
The fruit, the white fruit.
Those funky apples.
Yeah, poisonous to touch.
I say, what will you give us if we retrieve Calcrix?
He basically says anything that I can.
I point at
So,
I point at the key above her throne. That too.
He nods.
can we take that with us to help us get your dragon?
He says no.
What's the key used
yeah.
for?
He doesn't know.
Are the goblins somewhere in here? Or are they in a cave somewhere else?
We could have Meepo.
He
guide
says
us.
Meepo can guide you to them.
How long have you lived here? Are there a lot of kobolds around? I look around. I don't ask him if there are a lot of kobolds.
There are quite a few kobolds around.
I ask him, have you been here long? Lived here?
Yeah.
This place is trapped all over the place. Does Meepo know the location of all the dangerous places that might hurt us?
Nope.
If there are goblins around, why do you stay here?
It's a pretty sick ass crib.
What Deimos said.
Just like that.
Actually, he says, Kobolds are heir to dragons. As the mightiest among my people, I have led a brave few to this ancient holy site, where dragons were worshipped long ago. Yezerdale Drael knows nothing else about the history of the fortress except the name of the dragon that was once revered here, which is
Ashardalon.
Yeah, that one. Ashardalon. Freaking dragon names.
I actually have the box set for that.
Can I tell what's on the altar?
Sure. On the altar. On the altar, you can see that there is a feather token, 3 scrolls, and a small flask.
Is there anything in the flask?
Yeah, there's liquid in the flask.
What color?
Looks like piss.
But would any of those items help us to fetch your dragon for you?
Nope.
You're pretty stingy.
He says, why should I give you things if you haven't done anything for me?
Well, I can't guarantee we can help get your dragon, but I mean, it would definitely help.
He seems to be getting a little annoyed at you.
I get it. Fine.
Alright, let's go follow this dude.
Yep. Lead the way, Meepo.
Bits of God. No.
I'll be right back.
And actually, we're calling it here as it is now 2 in the morning.
Okay. I guess
Same
I'll
time
wait then.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Thanks for running, Tychus.
Same time tomorrow if you guys are coming.
Oh, I will be here.
Go ahead and poke me your email address, Ernesto, on here on Discord, and I'll email you tomorrow to remind you about the game.
Cool.
Filthyfucker@gmail.com.
Filthy fucker at gmail.com.
Hey. I only use that one for special people.
I'll see you again.
My mom says I'm special.
Family and friends.
Hey guys, thanks for showing up. I like a stress-free campaign, and tonight was definitely that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice having us here.
Didn't have to deal with people like William C.
Well, I thought you were springing Roger on us when you said, "Here's a picture of him."
Oh hell no, man!
No.
I don't want Roger in any more of my games.
Have you banned him?
I'll see.
Not to his face, but I'm deleting his signups if he signs up for any of my games. I can't stand it, man. He burnt me out. He was the reason I wanted to stop doing Princess of the Apocalypse because of the fucking metagaming. I just couldn't stand it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I understand.
All right, Twitch guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I just had a player burn me out where I'm dropping them from any future modules I run because it just brought too much stress.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Wasn't
if you
even
wanna
fun
continue
anymore.
Watching this story. Have a good night, everybody.
What about that guy with the laugh?
The laugh?